Negativity. We have enough of that in this world. So in this video, I'm going to go over how to get out of a negative mindset, what could be causing your negative mindset and you don't even know it, and some activities that could also help you get out of that funk and that negative mindset. So first, how to get out of a negative mindset. I think the first thing is making sure you want to take preventative measures, right? Don't wait until you're in the negative mindset to get out of the negative mindset. Make sure you're living a healthy, happy lifestyle, whatever that means for you. Eating in a way that is good for your body, taking care of yourself. You know, everyone needs to exercise, so doing some sort of physical activity that you actually enjoy and you don't dread. So finding out what that is and discovering what that is for yourself. So first of all, just taking those preventative measures to do your best. It can be difficult, but doing your best to truly living a life that you love. Negative things and mindsets can happen, but believe it or not, you can condition yourself to get out of a negative mindset. I would often listen to playlists, and I'll get into more activities later, but playlists on YouTube that were just positive and uplifted me every day. One of my favorite quotes from Zig Ziglar is, motivation is like showering, that's why we do it daily. And I did this for quite some time, and what I found was after a year or two, I just really don't have negative thoughts anymore. Now, there are other ways to do this. I've heard other people who have experienced reading a certain book and their negative mindset and limiting beliefs were gone after that. But for me, it was really just conditioning myself with positive things, positive people, and making sure I was doing this daily. Now when I have a negative mindset, I know it's just because I'm tired and I need to go to bed. So I am a social media manager by trade. I'm an entrepreneur at heart, I've been told, and it has been so critical to my success to eliminate limiting beliefs and get in the right mindset. So not only do I go over social media tips on this channel, I also go over personal development and success tips and tools. So if that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because right now I am here every single day sharing tips and my journey with you so that you can have more success and growth. Next, what may be causing your negative mindset and you don't even know it? So one of my favorite quotes by Brian Tracy, or I'll credit Brian Tracy, is, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, or some variation of that. It is so important to think about who you're spending the most time with. People could be sowing negative things and thoughts into you and you aren't even aware. If you are my friend or family member and you say a negative thing around me, I will kindly let you know, do not say that. It doesn't matter if it's about yourself or if it's about me. I will just remind you, don't say that. There's a song, be careful little one, what you say, what you think, all that stuff, because it manifests into actual things. And I am a strong believer in that the words and things that you think will become your reality for various reasons, but to be specific, because your actions will dictate around your thoughts and your beliefs. So be mindful of the people you spend your time with. Not only that, the locations where you are. Some locations will make you feel better than others. I know being at my godparents' house is like my safe haven. I feel so positive with them. I feel so loved with them. So any environments that make me feel the opposite when I can control it, I am not there. Also, doing things that you do not like. I had a job that every time I went there, it just made me so sad. As a matter of fact, I'll even go back to high school. I used to hate a certain class. Every time I walked into that class, I got a headache. So I just stopped going. Probably not the best advice I could give. But for me at the time, it made me a lot happier, and I think that stubbornness kind of carries through in life. If I'm not being of value to a place, if I'm unhappy there, I find a way to exit very quickly, because I believe that breeds ground for negativity all around. And going on top of that is putting others first before yourself. I tend to have an issue with that as well, and I have definitely worked on that. And I can definitely say that when I put myself first, it puts me in a better position to help others. It's that same, metaphor when you're on an airplane. If you're going down, to make sure even before your child that you make sure you have your oxygen mask on, because then you can't help anyone else. So promise me you will commit to putting yourself first. Otherwise, you can't be of service to others. Hit that like button for me. Give me a thumbs up if you promise me, if you're committing to put yourself first. Do that, and things will change for you. So now let's talk about some activities that can help get you out of a negative mindset. I already talked about playlists on YouTube. I have some playlists that I would listen to, and it was videos that I curated over time. Again, I love Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Les Brown, just to name a few. And they really put me in the right space each day. Oh, how could I forget E.T.? E.T. the hip hop preacher. Check these people out if you really want to change your mindset and your mind frame. Another thing is resting, taking a break. Sometimes you just need to shut it all down. It's called a reset. I also listen to Abraham Hicks, if you've ever heard of her, and it just slows things down and gives you a do-over, a start over. Another thing is talking to a positive and trusted friend, someone who you can call and they can kind of give you a wake-up call, right? Don't dump on them. Don't just call them and let them be your emotional punching bag. You don't want to alienate them, but don't be secluded and alone, because when you sit in those negative thoughts and you just let them brood, is that a word? I think that's a word. But you just let them brew or, come up to the top, then it can get worse. So having someone who can check you and knock you out of that space, I can be that for you sometimes, maybe, but again, no emotional dumping. And the last thing I would recommend is having a passion and a goal. It is so exciting to want to work towards something, finding out what that is, and being excited to wake up in the morning to accomplish that. If you aren't sure what that may be, make sure you check out my video, How to Set and Accomplish Goals. I go over how to set your goals and how to break them down. I feel like I've been really good at that over the years. I still have many goals I want to accomplish, but I have a foundation and understanding of how to make those things happen. So make sure you check that out. Again, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. I'm here every single day giving you success tips, personal development tools, and tips and tricks. Also for social media, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Until the next time, which is tomorrow, have a great day.